Hello guys, David here and welcome back to episode number 4 of Football's Coming Home. In this episode we have two more games. We have our final two league games in the Nations League group stages. One away to Belgium, one at home to Iceland. We win both of these. In fact, if we win the next one, we're through to the semi-final of the Nations League. So it's our first proper chance at silverware. Since you're last with us, we've just gone through to the next stage. We have picked our squad. I'll come back to that in a second. And we had obviously in the last episode 2 wins against Denmark and Iceland. A little bit more worrying than I would have hoped for, though. I've got to be honest. I would have thought they'd been a little bit easier than they were. I have also checked this, and I'm a little bit worried because if we lose this game, it goes to results between teams, then goal difference. Does mean if we can just lose 1-0 in this game. In fact, if we lose by 3-0 or more, it's going to be very difficult to get into the semi-finals. If we would lose by 2 goals or 1 goal, we're in with a good chance. So because we've got a much better goal difference, so we should be hopefully okay. Squad-wise, there has been some changes. I elected out of pure foolishness to go very much with what the assistant suggested, but I have made a couple of changes. There are also quite a few players out with injury as well, which is why some of the bigger names are missing. So still Dino, still Jordan, still Nick Pope as the goalkeepers. Team players that have come in, you can now see Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka are now in the squad, and John Stones as well, just to bring up some of the players that have been injured. So a couple of people have dropped out because that Trent and one of the other guys is injured. I can't remember his name. Completely escaped me. I'm going to have to stop doing this because I can't remember the last squad. Got to be honest. Midfield-wise, Declan Rice has dropped out. He's not been playing very well for his club. Calvin Phillips has been playing better, and Leeds are doing very well in the Premier League, so I thought I'd stick with him instead. Marcus Rashford has also come into the squad, and so has Dele Alli as well. So again, just a couple of new options. Jadon Sancho is also back in because he's back from injury. And then front three is Harry Kane, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Callum Wilson. It did suggest that I picked Tammy Abraham. Not been playing very well. He's been playing all right for Chelsea, but Callum Wilson's arguably playing better for Newcastle, so hence the change. Anyway, team that we're going to be playing in this game is going to be, as you can now see, I really need to get this fucking giant mop trimmed. Fortunately, it's been done soon. Henderson in goal, back for Chilwell, Tomori, Gomez, and Kyle Walker. See Trent being injured, as I mentioned. Phillips at the base of the midfield, Hendo and Grealish ahead of him. Sterling, Sancho in support of Kane up top. Big game, this one. A little bit nervous. Like I say, if we can avoid defeat, then we're through to the semi-finals, I would suggest. In fact, no, we will be. Because if it's results between teams, we can't be beaten. So, yeah, draw in this game and we're through to the semi-finals. Winning this game, definitely through. Because maths is not my strong point. Not when it comes to stuff like this. I find, for some reason, I always struggle doing these sorts of things. That's, okay, I thought that was a worrying ball out to the left-hand side, but Sterling's picked it up. Running forwards, nice little run. Is he going to play in Harry Kane? He's not going to keep going, and that's a pretty terrible effort. Good job, mate. Good job, Raheem. Good job, mate. Well done. It's a good effort. No. Lot at stake in this game. Like I say, draw, and we're through. Simple as that. Loss, and it makes things a little bit more interesting. Although, like I say, we just do need to make sure that we don't lose by too many goals as Lukaku's in and Lukaku's scored. And 15 minutes in, 1-0 down. That's a nice little chip, actually, I have to say. I do love the new match engine things that they brought into this game. Like that little chip there was beautiful. I mean, that was that was really poor defending from whoever that was. I believe that is that Joe Gomez. It is not the best from Joe Gomez. That's one thing that we're definitely struggling with because I'm refusing to pick Harry Maguire at the moment. I'm really struggling with centre-halves. We've not got that many, and that, again, from Gomez is not great. Fortunately, Dean Henderson's managed to get hold of that, but Gomez not really having the best of games so far. Got to be honest. Lovely. Oh, nearly got it out to Raheem Sterling, but didn't quite manage it. Ben Chilwell on the ball, though. Plays it to Sterling, who actually managed to pick up this time. Just about manages to keep the ball away from, I think it's Thomas Meunier. Shocking pass, though. Apparently, Jadon Sancho is of a... Actually, to be fair, no, don't worry. Ignore me. And again, we're just not really... We're on the back foot, is the way I would explain this so far. Not playing very well at all. They're opening us up quite nicely. Meunier's running forwards. It wasn't him who tried to get the ball. That is the easiest goal you're ever going to concede. And in the space of 5 minutes, we're now right on the back foot. That's not good at all. Not good. We're playing it around the back almost too comfortably, I would say. I mean, what Sterling having his one pot shot at goal has been the only real chance of the game so far for us, and it did it again. The mind boggles. So at the moment, it's goal difference that we're top on. At the moment, God's sake, I'm making this easy. I don't know how Sterling's on a 7.0 rating. He's been absolutely poor. Going to do it again, isn't he? He's tried it again. He needs to. I mean, he is set to do this role. That's exactly what I've told him to do. He's an inside forward. He should be doing that, but I'm not. Oh my word! And it's you could hear it in my voice. It's 3, but it's not. This is awful. Berate the lads. Come on. This is really, really poor. Fully appreciate we're away from home. They are the top-ranked team. Why is Sancho doing a Rabona? Chilwell's in. Go on, Chilwell. Ben! Oh, it's such a rubbish shot. Ugh. Such a terrible shot. Phillips in a free kick then whips a ball in. Tries to get to Joe Gomez. Doesn't even jump. Really, really shocking. Lukaku's in here. He's going to waltz past everyone. He's going to waltz past every... God's sake, how'd you give him that much bloody space? This is what it's like being an England fan. That was not good. This has been a really, really terrible first half. You wouldn't have expected. I definitely wouldn't have expected. We've been up on them on the XG. We've been terrible, in my opinion. Expect a much better performance in the second half. We're still top on goal difference, which means the Iceland game does mean we're very much within our grasp. But it's just not very good. The thing is, if we then draw against Iceland, it all gets a little bit fruity. I mean, it doesn't get fruity, we would lose because Denmark are not going to beat or get a point out of Belgium, I don't think. Henderson, come on. Right, that's fine. I could deal with losing because we're now bettering the result that they did against us because we've scored. I don't know what that means when it gets to like 3-1, 4-2 and stuff like that. I've got to be honest. I'd imagine that's better for us because normally it's the goals scored that they go out first. I don't know. Make some changes. I haven't really got anyone who I can bring on instead of Calvin Phillips. So I'm going to have to leave him on for now. Let's bring on... Let's hear what. Let's have a little change around. Let's switch this up a little bit. Put Raheem the Dream on the right. Bring on Marcus Rashford. Give him a chance. And then, in fact, no, I can't bring Sterling off just yet. He can still play. I mean, he's a 5-star player all around. Guy's a beaut. And then let's bring on Phil Foden instead of Callum Grealish, Jack Grealish, because he's not been playing very well as our Jack today. Unfortunately, far too much time rolling around on the floor. I don't know. Might have been. I don't know. Iceland are now getting a draw against Denmark as well. Not liking this. And then again, like I say, if it stays like this, it's fine because we're through. Well, we're not through. No, I think we are. Sterling can now come off for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And then let's put on... Where's Eric Dyer? He can play at the base to midfield. He'll be fine there. Because he can play pretty much anywhere on that kind of base of the midfield sort of area / defence. One last highlight, it looks like, comes towards the end of the game. Ball into Hendo from the throw-in, drops to Harry Kane. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, it could have been comfortable in the end there. Calvert-Lewin with the ball in, finds Rashford at the back post. Oh, again, creating all the chances now. Drops back to Joe Gomez, finds Dyer, Calvert-Lewin, Dyer again, Hendo. Rashford on the ball now, finds Phil Foden. He's going to run forwards, maraudering. He's going to try. He's not. Playing it back. Eric Dyer. Find the man on the right side. No. I wasn't actually in slow motion. Oh, God, Lukaku's hit it to the side net. It's okay. We've avoided it there. Jesus Christ, with so many chances there. I was getting very worried indeed. So we've lost the game. I'm not happy with the performance. Why did we not bring on Callum Wilson? I just don't think he was going to do anything in that game. Made 2 missed chances, but I do believe that not tell us that we're through? I feel like we are. Because if you look at this, I'm going to show you what I mean. It does say results between teams. Wait, where's it gone? This one. Yeah, results between teams, and the top team qualifies to the semi-final. So we won. I don't know. Maybe it's because we won and they won. I don't know. Let's go to the next game. Okay, then. Team set. We're playing our small team tactic to see how we get on with it. Probably not the best time to do it, but I'm still pretty confident that we're through. I haven't quite figured it out yet. One change I'm going to make, though, I'm going to bring off Harry Kane and I'm going to play Callum Wilson because he's the only person who's a little bit worse for wear off the other team. He can come on, of course, if we do need someone like that to come into the team if we need to. But it's going to be Henderson in goal, Tomori and Gomez the back two, technically, Chilwell and Walker on the wings, Dyer in the centre of that, kind of playing that anchorman position, Henderson and Mount ahead of them, Rashford and Sterling in support of Callum Wilson up top. Rashford coming in. I don't think he did too badly in the last game. He didn't really have much of a chance to impact the game, to be honest. But it's worth a bit of rotation, isn't it? Plus, I don't think Sancho really offered a huge amount, to be honest. I'm just going to skip through all of these. Cool. We're into the game. Right. It's an important one. Gomez suspended for the next match. Good start. And this is going to go in, isn't it? This is going to go in. Go on in. Can't believe this. Right, demand more early doors then. And it's a lovely free kick. You can't take anything away from him, but it's not what you want. We now have to score 2 goals to avoid the bottle of all bottles. Callum Wilson dropping deep. Not what I told him to do, but that's fine. We'll get on with it. Rashford's been found by Sterling beautifully, and he put it wide. I thought that was going in. Oh, my word. I thought Henderson just missed the ball completely then. Oh, that was a worrying time for that not to sync up properly. Jesus, Rashford's on the ball from Henderson's clearance. Running and running and running. Doesn't quite manage to get to it. Puts the ball across. Callum Wilson! Hit it harder. Oh, my word. We're creating all the chances now. Sterling on the ball. Somehow it gets to Wilson. Plays it to Henderson on the edge of the box. Come on. Henderson with his second goal of his England career. And his second goal under our tutelage or management. He is the kind of player we aren't going to miss when he inevitably retires in a couple of years. Because that's the thing, we're already 3 months into the season and we've done 3 sets of gameplay episodes. So we're going to be running into new gens a lot earlier than I think I was expecting personally. So we're going to have to keep very close eye to that. And that's going to make things a lot more difficult because I'm going to struggle to pick the squads not knowing who the players are. But we'll be fine. Might have to actually go and watch some games. Anyway, Eric Dyer on the ball. Plays the ball out to Kyle Walker, who's obviously much further forward now. He's running. He's taking a shot and it's just drifted wide of the post. I am going to make him just a standard wing back, actually, on support. I don't want him playing the complete wing back role as Marcus Rashford has picked up an injury. So we'll go back to our traditional left-hand, right-hand wing partnership. So Sancho's going to come on. Does mean at the moment we are still top of the table. So clearly, well, I mean, goal difference, we're much better than Belgium on goal difference anyway. So that much is all right. Sterling running forwards now. Why does he keep doing that? Oh, this is frustrating watching him do that every game. But we are so close. We do need to win this game, though. I can't foresee Denmark getting a point off of Belgium. I just really can't. And I don't see why we shouldn't be winning this game. We're at home to Iceland. They don't strike me as a big team. Sancho plays Wilson. Come on, Wilson. Come on. I brought him on. He's done the business. Get in. That's what you want. I mean, it's a really poor bit of play from Iceland. They gifted the ball to Sancho. And I don't really know how that's even managed to get to Callum Wilson, to be honest. It would look like the slowest crossfield ball you'll ever see, but I'll take it as it comes. Does now mean destiny's very much within our hands again. I suppose that's the difficulty when you're in this sort of league, because there are only two. Arguably, there's 2 big teams, a smaller team, and then Iceland. No disrespect to Iceland fans, but realistically, we shouldn't be losing this game. And I suppose that's the difficulty, because if you can beat the other smaller teams, it's basically just you against the other team, and we've had that issue, haven't we, really? Wilson's in, and it's 3. And Callum Wilson's got a brace. And I am breathing a little bit more easily now. And Callum Wilson's put himself right into the books as a star striker here, I think. I've been very impressed with him. In the times he's been called up, he's definitely been doing a lot of good stuff. Mason Mount with the ball in. Wilson drops it back to Sancho, doesn't quite manage to get it in there. It all kind of bounced around very quickly there, which is a little bit odd. Mount tries to find Sancho and does. He's going to whip ball in for Wilson on a hat-trick. Oh, it's been picked up by the defender. Oh, he was so close to getting his first international hat-trick. Didn't quite manage it, though. It's good effort. Defender just managed to get in the way. Kyle Walker on the run then. Overlapping beautifully. It's exactly what I wanted these wing-backs to be doing. Plays it back to Sancho. I'm getting something stuck in my throat. I'm getting all choked up after the semi-finals. And here we go. Big long clearance. And this is where I'm a bit worried because Iceland got quite tall players and Goodmanson's in, but Kyle Walker does manage to mop it up and gets it back to Dean Henderson. But thank God it's disallowed. I mean, if that had got, I wouldn't have even been sad if that had gone in. First, look at that. I mean, I wish it was onside. To concede, look at that from Sigurdsson. Was it Sigurdarsson? I didn't quite catch his name, but wow. What an effort that would have been if that had been onside and gone in first time. Perla. Callum Wilson's running. Oh, nearly. Nearly made it through, subject to a good challenge from the Icelandic defender there. Jordan Henderson finds Sancho it drops to him. Oh, he's at the post. Oh, you should have put that should have gone in. I think you'll all agree. Probably should have scored there. Henderson. Penalty? No. Wait, what's going on? No. Oh, no. Jordan Henderson shoved someone. Another chance. These highlights just won't stop. Bone drops to Mason Mount. Kyle Walker finds Dyer on the edge of the box, who's going to run with it a little bit. Finds Chilwell. Not quite gone in. Oh, God. This is ridiculous. I feel like I'm acting as if we're losing the game, but we're not. We're going through because Denmark is still holding Belgium somehow. Half-time in a wet and windy Wembley. That's a bit of a mouthful. And we're 3-1 up. I'll take it. I'm happy with it so far. Arguably, probably shouldn't have conceded, but meh. Be alright. Alright, what else are we looking at then? Belgium is still being held by Denmark. This is not what I expected. I mean, it looks all the better for us if we do go top by 2 clear points, but Mason Mount finds the ball to Sterling. First time. What a finish from Raheem the Dream. Time for Hendo to come off, I'm afraid. Calvin Phillips can come on and play that role. What a finish that is from Raheem the Dream. It's lovely build-up. You wouldn't have thought that went all the way up to Callum Wilson and back again, would you? But that's dreamy. That is dreamy. You love to see it. Also, while we're on this one, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I have been toying with the idea. I don't think I'm going to... There you go. Callum Wilson, hat-trick hero. You love to see that. That's beautiful. Nice little cartwheel in the corner as well. That's his time on the pitch done. Let's bring back Harry Kane. In fact, let's bring DCL on. Give him a run out. Yeah, I was just going to say, let me know your thoughts in the comments. The only friendlies I'm planning to do are the big ones. So, I mean, obviously Scotland have to fit in there somehow, don't they? Otherwise, I'm going to get comments saying, come on, Scotland, every single game until we play them. So Scotland will be a friendly that we'll do. I was thinking of doing the bigger friendlies as well. So if we played the big teams, then we might do those. But let me know if you want to see every single friendly. I'm quite happy to do them, but I'm also conscious that you guys probably might not want to see loads of real dead rubber games. I feel like the important thing of this save is to obviously give us the chance to have as much silverware as possible as England manager, as I'm just making loads of changes. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments if you want to see the friendlies or not. I will definitely do some of the bigger ones, but let me know the amount of bigger ones you want to see. Be interesting to know your thoughts. Sancho on the ball then. Interesting pass to Chilwell, who's meant to be off the pitch, according to the bit at the bottom, but he's not. Sterling with a chance. Ooh, just over the bar. Feels really weird. We're winning 5-1 and Harry Kane's not kicked the ball. Not complaining. So what is the Belgium-Denmark score? Where is it? Can't see it. It's not there. Mason Mount with the ball in. Tries to get it onto the head of someone. Doesn't quite manage it. But Joe Gomez, who seems to be playing a lot of the game, like, he seems to be everywhere. Picks up the ball every single time anyone goes anywhere near him, which is not necessarily a good thing, but he has played all right in this game, to be fair. Ball over towards Sancho, doesn't manage to find him. And Iceland have got a chance of the break here, but again, imagine my shock. Joe Gomez is there to clear up the mess and intercept the ball. Lovely ball forward to Sterling. Switch of play to Sancho. You're not going to see this in my Salisbury save, I can assure you of that. There's not going to be this sort of football being pinged around. It's going to be proper non-league. You'd like to see that's a penalty. That is surely a penalty. How has that not been given as a penalty? Phillips has picked it up though. Sterling, just wide of the post. It was a good effort. It's a good effort. Okay, I don't know how this game is still going. There's been highlights for days. Luke Shaw manages to round his man with the benefit of the tackle that's been put in on him. And I think this might be the end. Oh no, we're at 89 minutes. So we still haven't been told how much stoppage time there's going to be. Unless it's going to end at 90 minutes. I don't know. I've never seen that before. Wan-Bissaka on the ball. So yeah, Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw have both come on, in case you didn't realise. Sancho whips a ball in. DCL. Oh, it's offside. Unlucky from that man. Did he score in the last episode? I feel like he did. I feel like he scored in the Iceland win. No, the Denmark win, sorry. Sure he did. Somehow Denmark have seemingly held Belgium and, well, we're off to the semi-finals, boys. You'll love to see that. We're through. England qualified for the semi-final. Yes. There we go. Yeah, we topped the group, obviously, because we went through. But yeah, they got 13 points. Where are we? Where are we there? There we are. Yeah, they drew against Iceland at the end. So didn't matter that loss to them because we won. Anyway, so we're going to... Oh, my word, that's going to be a real toughie, that. So arguably... Well, Italy, the favourites, they've gone through. Croatia, wouldn't have expected them to go through. They're a good side, but I wouldn't have expected them to go through. So shades of semi-final in Russia coming back to haunt me a little bit, I hope, potentially there. Germany or Spain. Yeah, either one. You can understand why they're the two that were there. I'm surprised that France didn't make it through, nor Portugal. And obviously, I would think, based on rankings, we were the second best team in that division. Because I believe... Where's the rankings thing? Here it is. World rankings, we're fourth. Belgium is second. They were first. So, in theory... Well, actually, Croatia are quite a highly rated side. Germany, what's going on there? Oh, I've not got them as their real team, have they? No, I haven't. Oh, well, too late now. Not that it matters anyway. Hopefully we won't have to worry about it. But next games in the series will be whenever our Nations League thing gets done, I suppose. Unless there's some big friendlies in the meantime. So that will be out on Tuesday. Be the semi-final and the final, unless there's any big games in between. Thank you guys ever so much for watching, as always. We're through to the final, so that's a good thing. First knock at silverware. The suit might have to come out for that one, at least for the final anyway. If you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. That'd be very much appreciated. It helps the start of this new series really start to get reaching out to people as well. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It massively supports me as well, and it helps me keep wanting to do these sorts of things because it's nice to see new people joining and seeing that as well. And as I mentioned before, let me know your thoughts in the comments, both on squad selection, gameplay, and the games that you want to see going forwards as well. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Mine has been David. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys again soon. Bye-bye.